something called the elephant in the room. I'm sure all of you who read management books would have read about it. For those who don't know, this is about, see, imagine all you guys are sitting here, okay? And just assume there's a small little chota, this big elephant somewhere here in the middle thing. You don't care about it. All of you don't care about it. And then the elephant grows. It's becoming bigger. It's now as big as the chair. Then it grows bigger. It becomes as big as the stable. Still you guys don't bother. You're looking at the screen. You're pretending that nothing is happening. And then it becomes bigger. It is bloating bigger. It's bloating bigger. And now the elephant is as big as the room. Still, all of us pretend that it is not there. We are looking at the screen. All is okay with our lives. Nothing is happening. And imagine the elephant becomes bigger, 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 and the whole building collapses all over you. That is when you say, yeah, there was an elephant, I saw it, but I didn't bother about it. That is where the problem is. Signals come all the time. Signals come all the time in every aspect of your life. A divorce doesn't happen just like this. Oh, she divorced me yesterday. Yesterday? What was happening last 15 years? The elephant was growing every day in your room, in your bedroom. You didn't bother about it. It happens in your office. He sacked me. My boss fired me. Really? What happened? Morning I went to Mom. Madhyana he said, get out, yeah. Really? In 3 hours. Is it what happened? Just go back, find out how small the elephant was, how big it became, why it became big. Somebody is not a fool to fire you the second, because in the morning and the afternoon. So where is the elephant growing? In everything that you do, please do not neglect the elephants in the room. The second thing about the elephant again, elephants grow, yeah, but have you seen an elephant being tamed by a mahout? What does a mahout do? He doesn't have a whole bulldozer on both sides telling the elephant to go in this direction. All he has is a small stick with a point in the end called the ankush, which he uses on the top of the elephant, and he can control a huge elephant. So to control elephants, you don't need bulldozers. All you need is one pinpointed thing which works for that particular elephant, which in most cases will be knowledge. In most cases, it is going to be knowledge of that particular area you're working in, which will tame elephant, however big. The third elephant story is what we learned when we were in high school. There was an elephant and 6 blind men. One man comes and touches and says, oh, the elephant is like a pillar. The second man touches the tail and says, no, the elephant is like a snake. The third man touches the elephant's body and says, no, the elephant is like a wall, right? But then all of them are blind men who got only one portion of the elephant. And that is what the whole scenario is about. HR is a huge elephant. There are people who look at it like a pillar, there are people who look like a snake, there are people who look like a wall, but the elephant is bigger than all of them. There is going to be one guy, perhaps someday, who sees the whole elephant and says, this is what it is. So all the predictions that they are right now could be about just the leg, could be just about just the tail. Perhaps it is not about the whole elephant at all. So what you need is perhaps a much bigger view, an eagle's eye view of what the elephant looks like. So what I'm saying is suddenly one of you, one bright guy here in the same room is going to come up with one brilliant idea which is going to solve all the problems that we have. We don't know. I still remember 20-25 years back when I came back from shooting, the first thing I used to ask my wife is, Yara phone manangala? Anybody called? That's the first question. All these guys who are 45, 50 will know this. The first thing you come back from office, you ask your wife is, did anybody call? Because there used to be a landline and all the list used to be there. Have you ever asked that question in the last 10 years to anybody? Did anybody call me? Why would anybody call anybody else? It's next to you, right? That is how this changes. No, some questions are disappearing. Did anybody call me? That question has disappeared from the surface of the earth. There are so many questions that have disappeared from our life. Why? Because we do not ask questions anymore. We find answers. You find answers. You find answers yourself. Nobody can answer certain questions because it is your life, it is your arena.